Lots of stuff to see, do, and enjoy over the weekend, and that's why our friend Liz is here from the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Go rockford.com. How are you?
Hey, good.
Everything good?
Yeah, I like when I pop over on Fridays because that means the weekend.
I know. That's one of the, Joe and I were talking about when we see you or when we see Andrea, that means, okay, hey, it's the weekend.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's the weekend. So you guys are, you usher in the weekend for us.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, and it'll be our pleasure, too, when it starts to get warmer and nicer on weekends.
I know, that will be nice. It looks nice right now, but...
Yeah, you're in a warm room looking out, you're good.
A little bit chilly.
But if you're thinking to yourself, okay, I've worked hard all week long, I haven't really paid attention, is there stuff going on this weekend? There's stuff going on all weekend.
Oh, all the time.
What do you have?
All the time. Well, actually, our first event starts today.
Okay.
And that starts tonight. So right after work from 5 to 9, you can go to Spring Art Scene.
Nice.
And
That's always fun.
Oh, every time. They have fall art scenes, spring art scenes, so we get it twice a year. It's so much fun. It's at multiple locations in town. So, you can pop over to the Olympic, get a beer, some food, check out art scene. You can go to Benny's Cleaners. Check out art
Benny's
scene.
been doing this forever.
I know. It's so great. It's so many different types of places. And they're all showing awesome pieces of art. They have... like classic, paintings, drawings, all that stuff. But they also have photography, jewelry, pottery.
So we're talking multimedia.
Yes. I mean, if you're interested in any type of art, I'm sure they have it somewhere at Art Scene.
Now, what if you walk into some joint and you look up and you go, wow, I love that. That speaks to me. I want that.
You can probably purchase it.
So the items are for sale as well?
Yes, they are. So you can not only look at the artwork, but you can fall in love with it, take it home. And most of the time, the artist is actually there with their artwork. So you get to look at the art, buy the art, and meet the artist. Which,
you think, well, is that a big deal? It is kind of cool because most of the stuff that we have hanging in our house, we have picked up here in town at different, at Greenwich Village Art Fair, Art Scene. There's a whole bunch of other things that we do and all of our stuff. And all of it has been purchased with the artist who was sitting there and told us a little bit about the background on it.
Yes.
Where they were at, what they were thinking, where they were when they got the idea. This is an image of a place that I visited. It's fun to know a little bit about something you have hanging on the wall other than to say, well, I was in a gallery, it spoke to me, I bought it.
And I liked it.
I liked it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's always kind of cool to go, I talked to the artist and she said.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It definitely makes the experience a lot better, in my opinion, just because you get that background.
Right. And something that you love, you have a little more reason to love it and share it with somebody who comes by to see it.
Exactly.
So a winning situation starts today.
Yep. And it's actually going on tomorrow as well. So it's 4 to 9 tomorrow, 5 to 9 tonight.
All right. Excellent.
So,
Spring Art Scene. If you're finding blank spots in your walls, you can fill them this weekend. Okay?
Exactly. Well, for our younger audience, or maybe the audience with children, you're going to want to head over to Discovery Center Museum this weekend on Saturday for their Future Nurse Academy.
Okay.
And young kids, they might be a little intimidated or scared going to the doctor or seeing the scary medical supplies.
Oh, yeah, needle and things like that.
Yes, but this is a great event where they have actual nurses there with real equipment that kids can actually interact with and learn about and learn that, hey, maybe it's not so scary.
If you demystify it, your kid learns about it and how it's used, and the people who use it, it takes a lot of the fear element away.
Exactly. And kids can learn how to take blood pressure. They can learn how to do x-rays. I mean, they really go all out with this event. It's really awesome.
And who knows, there could be some kid, maybe yours, who walks out of there going, I know what I want to do.
Yep.
I know what I want to do.
There
and what
could be some future nurses.
Yeah, an intensely rewarding and great career that would be, too.
Yes, nurses are amazing, amazing people. So it would be awesome
much in need.
Yes, it'd be awesome if we incubate a few more right here in town.
That would be, because there's places right here in town who can take you further with that, too.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, check that out. It's Discovery Center, and that runs?
Yep, it's on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's actually with the museum admission. So see the museum and go to this event at the same time.
Everybody wins, parents included. Okay, next?
Well, we have a combination kind of our first two events.
Okay.
So we have younger kids plus art. And so it is the 78th Young Artist Show Youth Division. Opening.
Cool.
So they had the high school juried division. So that was last month. And now they have the youth division, which is K through 8. So we have the cute little kindergartner artwork, and then you really get to some talented artwork when you go up to the 8th graders.
Sure you do.
And their opening is free, and that's on Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. And they have just so many works of art from different ages, and they're all kids right here in the region. It's really awesome.
Oh, it is. I can remember being in Washington, and I know throughout Congress they have art. They have an art contest from different districts throughout the nation, and I was looking at artwork from Illinois kids that was all up and down one wall at the Capitol, and the talent. The amazing. There was an Abraham Lincoln painting or a charcoal thing that had been done. It was spectacular. It was an 8th grader.
I know. You would never have known that it was kids that makes these artworks. And Rockford Art Museum does a great job at always showcasing the talented young individuals that we have in town here.
And we have a wonderful community of artists here who produce some great work, young, old, and everywhere in between.
Yes, exactly. So you want to pop over there on Sunday and see it, because this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, and who knows, that may be some artist that you won't be able to afford their work someday.
You can see them first here.
You see it first here, and then later on, I could not even afford a little tiny sketch that they had done. All right, that sounds great.
Yes.
Anything else?
Well, when you're done looking at the artwork at the Rockford Art Museum, you can just go down the street a little ways to the Nordlof Center. The Rockford Wind Ensemble is putting on a concert this weekend. It's on Sunday, and it's actually their last one of the season, so you don't want to miss this one. And Rockford Wind Ensemble always does a great job. They're so talented. We were just talking about all these talented people in town.
We are. And
it's like we're surrounded by talent.
Right, and we're not making any of it up or stretching it any further than we ought to. It's true. You've got great artists. You've got great musicians. The music scene is so vibrant in this town.
Yes, exactly.
Whether you're looking at the symphony, whether you're looking at the wind ensemble, all of these people, they're so good at what they do. They
are, and we're really lucky to be able to see them at an affordable price. You know, we don't have to drive very far. We're really lucky here.
Absolutely. And before I let you go, I know what we were talking off the air. I said there was something I was going to ask you about, and that was the feature on Rockford in United Airlines In-Flight magazine.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
If you fly United, you might want to look through the little brochures, on the seat in front of you.
As I pointed out, it's right next to the air sickness bag, to the right perhaps of some gum wrappers or a diaper, but it's right there.
It is, and you flip through it. It's the Hemispheres magazine. They have a special dossier section, and it highlights Illinois. And Rockford is mentioned not once, not twice, but several times.
Yep.
It's really awesome. Woodward is mentioned, doing such great things for our community, and we're just really, really happy to have this exposure.
11 million people a month look at it.
A little bit.
Yeah, so it is some nice exposure for Rockford from the RACVB. So well done, you guys. That was great placement of that.
Thank you. We just want to make sure that the good word about Rockford is spread as far as we can get it.
Well, and I know you do a fine job of it. Anything that Liz told you about, you can find right there on the website, GoRockford.com.